We're back. Welcome to another episode of A Few Things Considered. We got a lot of fresh topics today and a lot of fun. Well, I don't know. I usually have fun. I don't know about this guy. It's Hunter here. Here with my partner in crime. Let him introduce himself.
My name's Talon Stanley. I gave you guys the spiel last week, but not really too worried about making sure you know my life all the time, just most of the time. So
Stop
I think
being
he's
so
got
timid.
I think he's got some things he wants to talk about, so let's get to that.
Well, I'm pretty happy about this topic. I really don't like getting into politics, but this has to be talked about. So this whole thing with going on with Finland lately, and all of Bernie Sanders' whole plan.
I'm completely unaware of this subject, by the way, so I'm learning everything here as he tells me, which is probably not a good way to learn.
So it's the plan for universal health care. And I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Like everybody should have to pay for their own. I don't go to the doctors anyway. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather die young. But so Finland tried this out, right? And their whole government collapsed. Their entire government collapsed within a year.
Practicing what?
Practicing Bernie's plan of universal health care for everyone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, imagine that. Just one healthcare, like, and they had such a great government. It's like Switzerland, bro.
He's just such a lovable old man.
Oh, I love the man to death. He's a great guy, but like, his ideals, they're old, along with him.
Yeah. Well, they're also a little too progressive. They're very depression-ish.
Oh yeah, I can see. Oh, that's what he's probably born around that.
Right.
Like my great grandma's like, she fucking hates him. She's all for Trump,
Oh yeah.
and I hate her. Like, I don't mind Trump. I don't give a fuck what he does.
So do you have something to learn me on, or is that pretty much the update?
That's just pretty much it. This goes to show that Bernie's whole his presidential like campaign is just collapsed in itself, and he's probably just gonna not be even the candidate for the Democrats.
Didn't we all see that coming though?
That's why he didn't make it last year. So,
Last year?
well, last term. My bad.
Alright, so I'll have you read this. I want you to read just read them out loud and say who they're from. Can you read it well from there? Out loud as you go.
Alright, so there's two people here. Looks like I'm talking to a man. I don't know if I'm from a female perspective or not, but
Pull that closer to your face. Yeah, I think it's from a female's perspective.
So this guy from a guy named John says, "Hey, you're so hot." She, Lamau, thank you.
LMAO.
You're welcome. Do you like Sephora and Urban Outfitters? I actually read this and it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, you've read it?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
that
like,
ruins it.
she's like Urban. Dude, I still love it. It's fucking.
Read it
hilarious.
anyway.
He's like, okay, so my uncle is an executive for Sephora and has a share in Urban. So if you want, you can pick whatever you want from their site and send pics of everything. I'll let him know, and he'll give it to get it to the warehouse. Oh man, it's kind of hard to read. I'll let you know, and he'll get it. I'm fucking reading it again. I can mail it to you, and he can send it to Sephora or an Urban near you, and you with your name. He sends my sister free stuff and to try it all the time, and she keeps just send lots of like snaps and vids of you farting. Oh.
Did you forget that part?
Oh. That's nasty.
See, you really weren't expecting it.
No, what the fuck?
I'll get you everything you want. Oh, yes. Oh, that worked so much better than I could have imagined. Oh.
I thought I was kinky.
The ultimate bamboozle. Oh, I know. If you
Applause to you,
listen,
man.
if you listen to your mom's house podcast, it's shit like that all the time.
Bro, they're nothing compared to us. We're just leaps and bounds better.
This is kind of our second episode ever.
I don't give a fuck. We the best, baby. Come around here, you get clapped. Now Fagatron? I guess you're niggling on mine, so.
Yeah, that's fine. So this Saturday, this still has to be edited and everything like that. So we usually record quite a ways before we release it. So at this point, if anybody's hearing this now, it means the Conor and Cowboy fight has already happened. For us, it is the day after tomorrow. It's a pretty big deal because it's Connor's first time back. Cowboys still winning like always, but I think the interesting part is that it's at 170. It's at 170, which is to me might be a little bit of a stretch for Connor, but it is right where Cowboy belongs because I saw an interview of him today, and he is big. Even through water cut, yeah.
I was like, Connor looks real nice too.
He's looking good. He definitely looks more prepared than ever.
He looks like less like a meth head to me.
Yeah, well, he's always just been little. That's been his biggest thing, and he still is. But he's, I don't know. I think 55 is where he belongs.
So he's a striker.
He's a striker, which I mean, having the height would be of advantage. Like I don't know if you've watched any of the Daniel Cormier. Who's got the reach on that?
Probably Cowboy.
I'm pretty sure it's Cowboy. But I don't. Connor just gets those sneaker lefts in there, like, and nobody ever sees it. But I mean, I don't know. I don't really have a prediction. I kind of want Cowboy to get it because this would be kind of his big break. I mean, everybody knows he's a phenomenal fighter, but I think
like the recognition he deserves.
Yeah, he has so many wins, but not all the superstardom that Connor does.
It's like Ronda Rousey. It's like Holly Holm never got that spotlight after she whooped her ass.
She still kind of is, but nothing like that fight. That fight still holds the number one for attendance for UFC fight.
I mean, I see why. Even though it's a female fight, dude. Bitch got knocked the fuck out.
I'm just surprised fucking Khabib and McGregor didn't get it. That was like the biggest fight in the century.
I think it was only so big just because he fucking hopped out and just started fighting new dudes.
It was big before that, but that made it crazy.
Yeah, that shit went viral just because of that alone.
I still remember Joe Rogan's voice. No, that is so stupid.
That's beautiful.
Oh, I love it. That's why I like UFC, because it's not like the NFL or pretty much any other professional sport. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I love it.
I mean, it's all opinionated.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, somebody's gonna come right back with their own fucking opinion just to try to combat you. Even if you're like, I wouldn't say right, because everybody's right in their own mind and you can't change that.
Yeah.
But like, even if like the majority of people think, you're right.
Yeah.
This faggot drinking monster. We're not even sponsored. Why are you drinking that?
We're not sponsored by Coors Light either. Why are you drinking that?
What are you talking about?
So I have a question for you, and I want your honest answer, and I want you to listen closely. It's short, it's simple. I think you'll get it. How long do you think until Buffalo Wild Wings owns an NFL team?
I don't. Do you know their net worth?
A lot. And their biggest.
Oh, let me look up their net worth.
And their biggest moneymaker is football, for sure. Like, I'm sure people go for like a baseball game, but basketball maybe, but come on. I'd say football and maybe fighting.
Their net income is only $94 million.
What in 2016 though?
Oh, what the fuck?
We're in 2020, so that we would need the 2019 income, and that could just be for the owner. I doubt that's for the whole damn thing. Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know. It makes sense though, doesn't it?
They're valued as much as an NFL team. I give it like
I'd say
10 years.
Yeah, I was thinking 10, 15 years. It's not impossible. It's much like President Donald Trump. Tell me it's different.
What?
Like them opening a football, fucking buying a football team. It's the same thing as Trump making president.
I mean,
not really a politician.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah. And that might be what it needs, but it might be too market oriented. So it might not be as authentic.
Well, right now with all the NFL, the ratings are dropping because of the whole Kaepernick bullshit and all that.
I think they dropped off, but I think they're doing pretty good now.
Yeah, but they're still not it's like as good as they used to be. Like, that whole ordeal. A lot of people are still boycotting just because of that alone, and because there's still people taking knees and shit during it.
Yeah, it definitely cooled down though, which I'm glad.
I think the whole thing is Let them do what they want.
Yeah.
You're not them.
Right.
Like, I know it's disrespectful, but like, freedom of speech. It's come on.
Yeah, but I think, and I'm not saying that the whole reason that he's not playing is because of this, but it's a huge reason. It's, and I'm not saying that
I'm
he's
saying he's
entirely
better.
in the wrong, but he kind of set an example, like showed everybody, hey, kind of don't do this unless you want to lose your career.
I mean, yeah, it's on him, honestly. I think the way it was handled was bullshit.
Well, at the same time, you can kind of tell he doesn't
But when you're
entirely want to
getting
play football.
when you're
again.
getting paid millions and millions of dollars,
Yeah.
do what they say.
Well, yeah, and when he when he wasn't playing, I mean, he still isn't playing, but the AAF, when it still looked good, like there was nothing wrong with it, it looked good.
Yeah, the dude that backed it took all his money.
Yeah, but they offered him. They said you can play football, but you're gonna make the same money as everybody else, which was I think $75,000,
Mhm.
something like that. And he's like, no, I want like 30 million or something. Like,
Yeah.
where'd you find that number, sir?
Bro, you wouldn't even get that on a real NFL team. You get like maybe a mil. You probably get the league
Yeah.
minimum $525,000.
Is that the league minimum?
Yeah.
That's still pretty damn good.
Yeah, bro, that's what they make on the practice squad.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. You don't even do much on practice.
Yeah,
squad. I mean, you're still trying to prove your weight.
My dream job was to get beat up by fucking real NFL players, dude. I'd pay to get beat up. I wouldn't pay to get beat up. I'd get paid to get beat up. Shit.
I just want to fight, man. Like, I know I keep saying it, but I'm genuinely interested. I want to start boxing, but fuck, it's expensive.
Just
And
go
a broke boy.
Just go move over to like where's that? Was that North Carolina? With Mighty Mouse and.
Well, that's not cheap. You still gotta pay for that. No, anywhere you're gonna train, you gotta pay for it.
Who said you need training? Just go in there and start fighting. Train yourself. Watch the YouTube videos.
Yeah, let's just start throwing hands with a bunch of training fighters.
I'd do it. Fuck it, bro. It's a good experience. I'd get my ass kicked.
If you remember it. If
I
you
still
get
remember some of my
through it.
training back when I was younger, but besides that,
Some of your training,
yeah, I did MMA.
kicking cats on the sidewalk.
No, I did the MMA.
Really? For how
Yeah,
long?
like 5 years.
Really? There's so much that I don't know about you.
It's because I don't tell you.
We've been, like, I don't think you guys understand. For about 3 years in high school, he almost lived at my house. He was there for at least 8 hours of the day, including after school.
Yeah, I mean it helps though. You live right down the road, pretty much.
Yeah, but still, like, we've talked so much and I still don't know so much about you.
Well, a lot of this shit, I smoked so much weed back then that I couldn't even tell left from right.
That's true, you didn't even remember it. But that's kind of, so, I was telling you about it earlier. I haven't really told anybody.
Oh.
I guess I'll say it, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. So I guess if anybody is listening and wants it to happen, I'll tell you after the break because we gotta take a break soon.
Oh, whoa, look at this asshole.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
I
see
guess.
it.
Wow.
All
Well
right,
played, guys.
we'll take a break and we'll be back in a second.
After the commercials. Just kidding, we're poor.
Bye.